All right, folks, time for the voice of college football, Mark Rogers TV, talking Miami tonight. We're talking Alabama and Georgia as well as we get through a Wednesday night with less than 50 days to football, 50 days to real football, popping pads in anger in 2018. Getting us set for a national championship run across college football that we believe that we have targeted as a Clemson-Miami duel in the ACC, Alabama-Georgia in the SEC, Ohio State-Wisconsin in the Big Ten, Oklahoma, and maybe a few others like Texas and West Virginia in the Big 12, Washington, Stanford, USC in the Pac-12. But we shall see what college football brings in store this season. I would like to see it be a little less chalk than what most of us are anticipating for this season. But it's the game that we love, college football, and we invite you to join the live chat here at Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is the very best in college football coverage with the best bloggers, broadcasters, and writers in the industry. We bring you the best insight across the board on a Power 5 college football analysis from myself, as well as you've seen in recent days. SEC rankings of quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends. ACC quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receivers rated. We're going to get you to schedule rankings very soon, as we have promised for several weeks, and also team previews and predictions here at Mark Rogers TV, and also the coaches. Don't forget about the coaches. We have ranked all the coaches in the Big Ten and the SEC. We will make our way through the Power 5 as well. We are standing by a visit with Alonzo1219, he of the U family, here on YouTube. And, of course, later in the night, we will have Stephen M. Smith of Touchdown Alabama talking Tide at 7:30 Eastern Time. And then at 8:30, Savannah Lee Richardson of Bulldog Illustrated giving equal time to the other SEC championship game participant, the champion of the SEC, but not the national champion, of course, Georgia, at 8:30 Eastern Time. And then we've got a number of special guests coming on later this week. All right, we've got Alonzo having some issues, so he has just texted me, and I will get him the link again. For whatever reason, he has had a few issues with that link. Hopefully this one will work, and we can get cranked up with Alonzo1219. All right, again, we always want to hear from you. And I will go to the chat right now before we talk any college football, just to see who's out there and who's talking up a little trash, maybe a little LSU trash for week 1, now that we're under 50 days. All right, let's see what we've got here. Who's on the line? A lot of people on the line. Big Poppy JT. Got Bull Gator, of course. George is on the line. Country Boy, Big Poppy JT. Samuel, the more I hear your show, the more I like it. Well, listen some more. You'll like it some more, Samuel. We appreciate you coming on board. And so, look at the videos, go across the board. Everything basically that we've posted since the end of last season is still good because nobody's played any games since Georgia, Alabama in the national championship game. So we went crazy in the spring with all sorts of team recaps and team previews for 2018, Samuel. So dig into those. And again, my aim is to preview and give you a prediction on every team and every conference in the Power 5 and maybe beyond. There are going to be some players I expect beyond the Power 5 that could play into the national race or certainly make things a little bit interesting, i.e. Boise State with a week 3 game against Oklahoma State in Stillwater. They could shake things up. Maybe they're this year Central Florida. And again, you have probably seen, Samuel, that we've got SEC coaches rankings, Big Ten coaches rankings, and we've rated a number of positions around the ACC and the SEC. For whatever reason, I kind of ran out of time in previous off seasons. I ranked just about every position in every conference. So we got to Pac-12 safeties, and we got to Big 12 offensive linemen, and we got to Big Ten defensive tackles, and we pretty much scoured. It's going to be difficult for me to do this time unless I take a lot of time off work, which I've got to take, but I would like to take it in a little bit more relaxing manner. And if I do, after my experience last week, I will let you know. If I take more time off this summer, I am going to rest and relax and have a good time, but I'm going to take that hour or two each day and make sure that I've got good Wi-Fi. And we will live stream and talk up college football as we head toward first SEC football media days are next Monday. And then the Big 12 and the ACC are next week as well. And then the week after, we've got the Big 10 and the Pac-12. And I will have all sorts of contributors come on that will be on site for the various media days. And then me, myself, and I right here at Mark Rogers TV heading out to Rhode Island in a few weeks to cover the American Conference Media Days. And we were excited to announce just a few weeks ago that Alex Galbraith, he is the gridiron expert. He is also on the staff here at Mark Rogers TV, and he'll provide some content as well. We've already talked up the Heisman race and all the conference races for this season, and Alex will be a regular contributor here at Mark Rogers TV and helping me behind the scenes make the channel better for you eventually, because we're going to pump some money into this place so we can make it look pretty, make it look good, and reach more people. Therefore, we can provide more content through stuff like affiliate marketing and Patreon, and we'll get to all that later. Let's talk some football first with you, and then hopefully with Alonzo1219, who may be still having problems. It's telling me that I couldn't join the call. Okay. The only way I know to possibly fix this is to start a new live stream. So I've sent him this live stream link twice. No good. So I hate to do this with 32 people watching, but hang on tight and stay right here on the channel. I'm going to shut us down. I'm going to send Alonzo another link, and hopefully this one works for him. So we will see you very soon. Hang tight. This will take about 2 minutes.